I lost my sexual everything after 5 months. No fab sexual energy. No, 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 no. You did not lose anything. Listen, if you are on a no fab journey and for some reason you fell off, those benefits they don't just vanish. They don't just go away. They are still there. The problem would be if you are on a no fab journey and then after falling down, you continue falling and falling and falling and falling and falling. That is when now you start losing a lot of the benefits. But if you have been on it for more than 5 months, that is a lot. It does not just get washed away like that. No. It will take time. It will take time, but one leak costs you a lot. I mean, mentally, physically, emotionally. There's no point in fapping. Guys, mostly men, I'm talking to men. There is no point in fapping. You're getting zero returns. It is a zero return investment. You get nothing. Actually, you acquire more losses. It is what in business they would call a poor business venture, because you're getting literally nothing in return. The only thing that if you were to take a list, make a list of the pros and the cons. The pros, probably empty. The cons, oh my goodness, I don't even know where to start. The only positive benefit that you are getting from fapping, one, you feel good. You do feel good, right? I mean, it's mind-blowing. You flood your brain with this dopamine, just a lot of dopamine. You feel good. You feel like you are in control. Yeah, you are the man. But it doesn't last now, does it? It never lasts. It doesn't last more than 10 seconds, 20 seconds. Once you get to the climax, you release. It's like falling from the Mount Everest. It comes down crashing. It comes down crashing hard. Don't touch yourself, guys. Don't touch yourself. Don't touch yourself. Oh, the title, I haven't changed the title from what I was doing yesterday. So the title has still remained. I've only come back at home and I was like, okay, let me prepare a quick meal. I eat my first meal. This is actually my first meal for the day. I haven't had anything else. It's hard to quit because even if you go for like 3 weeks, for example, seed retention, you do it once again and you are so. Yeah, trust me, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from. And that is why I always say you just need to stack these tricks. These tricks, when you go for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you learn a lot about yourself. The more that you go on these tricks, you learn a lot about yourself. What triggers you, what does not work for you. And the more that you keep on doing it, you're going to get to a point whereby you're actually really going to get tired of it. You're going to get tired of it. It's going to disgust you. So you need to go on these tricks. You have to start somewhere. And that somewhere is just the no-fab journey. You go on those 20 days, you go on those 5 days, 6 days, whatever it is. But the more that you can continue on this journey, the more you learn more about yourself and what is possible. Once you start seeing what is possible, I mean, mentally, physically, emotionally, trust me, you're going to get to a point whereby the thought of it is just going to be like, disgust you. For me, I cannot afford to go down that route. I have so many days behind me, so many demands, weeks and years. I just can't. After failing, you get to a point now whereby you now start to rise. You start to rise or start to rise, start to rise. And then once you get to here, you look down, you're like, yeah, I cannot go down there. I cannot afford to go back down there. You can't. So you need these tricks. They're not going to be wasted. No. You learn a lot about yourself. The more you fail, the more you adapt. The more you adapt, the more it gets better for you. The only thing that you just need is actually just the desire. If you genuinely want to quit, trust you me, you will find a way to quit. Not just you, your mind, your body, everything about you is just going to find a way to quit. But if you genuinely don't want to quit, trust me, you're just going to make up bullshit excuses over and over again and continue suffering. It's that simple. You either want it or you don't want it. As long as you want it, you will find a way. If you don't genuinely want it from deep within, you're not going to do it. You're not going to do it. You're just going to be talking, talking, talking. You stack up 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, you fap again. Again, you fap again. Again, you fap again. You never progress. You never get to 2 weeks. You never get to 3 weeks because you're not even allowing that energy to build up. Most people, what do they do? You go for 1 day, 2 days, 3 days. After the fourth day, now that is when the energy levels they start to rise. Okay, your energy levels they go up, your confidence levels they go up, you feel good, you're in a much better mood. By the time you go for the 6th, 7th day, your energy levels are out of this world. I mean, you are flying. Day 7, you are flying. That is when most people now they're like, wow, they just release it because they don't know what to do with this energy. You've never felt this high, quotes and quotes high. It's like actually maybe you've been hit by something. You're not used to being this full. You're not used to walking around with this energy. So what? Just pew, you release. And then you're back again to square one. You never grow. I've told you guys so many times. And you know, this is the very essence of human life. Your sexual energy is the very essence, the very foundation of human life. When you withhold that, when you just stop throwing it away, what normally happens? You literally reincarnate, you come back from the dead, from that misery, from that pit, you literally rise up again. You become whole. It's like you're being born again. If you're not throwing it away, then you are creating your own life. If you are throwing it away, you're creating your own death. Up here, and you're just physical being. Look at people who normally fap. I can easily, when you're on this journey, you can know people who are normally fapping. Do you know that? Do you know that? Just by looking at somebody, how they're standing, energy, how they speak, eye contact, their movement. Just by looking at somebody, you can tell. Not even just by telling, you pick up on these things on a deeper level, on an energetic subconscious level. You can just like, okay, his energy is kind of off. That is how you know. But then there are other people you encounter them and you're like, oh, hold up. Your energy feels different. You don't know, you cannot even explain, but their energy just feels different. How they speak, how they walk, just their mere presence is just different. And then you have the other ones, which is just weak. There's nothing, there's no substance. You just feel like it's a dark energy. I don't know how to explain this. It's something that you have to experience. And for you to experience it, you have to be on this journey.